Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. Good Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. This week, our partner of the Coffee with Craig Daily News is Tetris. And last week on Wednesday, we filmed a great interview with Anya Rebetska, who is a senior creative architect for Tetris, and we talked about, she made some interesting comments, and we talked about kind of the future of the office building and the office environment and how the fit outs are going to change that, and really how to get employees back to the office. So we'll put the interview, I'll have a link for it in the text if you want to watch it. Very interesting. Also, for those of you this week, it's for those of you that are celebrating All Saints Day. We'd like to wish you all the best. And I'm also visiting a couple people at a cemetery on the weekend. So over the weekend. So we'll hope that you'll, if you're celebrating that, then great. Or if you're respecting that, if you're just here having a great long weekend, also good. Enjoy yourselves. It looks like the weather you had, wherever you are. I hope there's good weather. We just launched the CEE Retail Awards, kind of in full swing, which is taking place January 27th at the Warsaw InterContinental Hotel. We got a lot of new retailers coming, quite a few owners of retail space, companies that are projects or whether it's shopping malls or retail parks looking for that have space for new retailers or retailers to expand with some great opportunities. So it'd be good to see you all at the awards. Let us know if you've got something to promote or you'd like to come to it or meet some people there. Also, our retail guide coming out at the end of October. At the end of November. October's almost over. So coming out at the end of November for MAPIC in Cannes. We are once again the international media partner for that event. Extensive distribution of the retail guide. So if you have something to promote or you want to, you've got some editorial for it, let us know. We'd definitely like to have you in this edition. So having said that, let's jump right into the commercial real estate news of the day for Central Eastern Europe. And Winston, good to see you.
Good morning, Craig.
Good to have you. And this is show number 201 today. So good to
Congratulations again.
Yeah, over 200. Great. And we never have our award for best brand too far away, so it's here. So good that we won last week.
First of many.
Yeah, first of many, exactly. So now we'll just take a little break. We'll come back in 20 seconds with the news. Okay, so welcome back. Winston, let us know what highlights and what interesting things are happening on EuropaProperty.com.
Thanks, Craig. And we'll start with a report from BNP Paribas Real Estate today, where they are pointing out, or recent figures indicate that a rosier future is in sight for the retail market. This is mainly because of retail parks and convenience centres. Mm-hmm. They are recovering strongly, as are discount shops. And I think more interestingly, they're saying that traditional shopping centres are reporting increasing footfall.
Wow. Okay.
So there seems to be an optimistic outlook for the retail sector. And according to Natasha Mika, she goes on to say, she's a director of the Department of Retail Agency at BNP Paribas Real Estate. She says, we've been rapidly convinced about the small format commercial facilities. We like them because they're close to residential areas. They have convenient parking. The exteriors are very close to the parking, so they're accessible. And she says that this is going to turn out to be a record year for their development, and we're going to see a lot more of those developments going
for the retail parks.
For retail parks in Poland.
I think last year they did pretty well as well, or this year I guess is reporting this year. Yeah, sure.
And Fabrice Poumau, he's the head of retail agency at BNP Paribas Real Estate. He goes on to say that another argument which is helping tenants decide to go for smaller formats is the costs of fitting out in these smaller, more compact convenience centres. Their costs are lower.
Lower, right?
So traditional tenants that were usually in larger sexier shopping malls, let's
yeah.
say. They've gone into these smaller ones, and they're benefiting from the lower costs.
So from larger, sexier to smaller and more profitable.
Yeah, more practical.
Good. More practical and less risk. Great.
Staying in Poland, and Panattoni has been chosen by Alibaba's logistic arm Canio to support AliExpress, the global online marketplace for the Alibaba group. It's going to build a 10,000 square metre warehouse in Panattoni Park, Łódź. This will be devoted to servicing AliExpress clients. The facility, it's going to be a full fulfillment centre.
Sure.
Which are very popular these days, as you know. And it will be shipping products directly from Poland to AliExpress merchants all over the CE region.
Oh, great. Okay.
And and by choosing Panattoni Park West, Łódź West, AliExpress has shown that it appreciates both the developer's experience, which interestingly, Panattoni has developed over 4 million square metres of e-commerce space.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
so they are very busy there and doing very well, it seems.
So another 10,000 square meters. Good.
Another 10,000 square meters, yeah. On to some less positive news.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But Colosseum Mall in Bucharest was heading for a grand opening.
Colosseum, yeah.
Colosseum Mall,
yeah.
yeah. Now they've just, because of the uptick in COVID instances in Romania, they've decided to push back the opening to spring next year to be in line with all the restrictive measures that are being imposed, and safety first, so to speak.
Yeah, I guess malls you either have to open this time of the year or spring, right? That's the two.
I mean, this is a super time to get them all open, for the Christmas period coming. But I mean, if we're going to be heading into I guess it'll be the fourth wave now. Then
in Romania.
If you want to be open, you wouldn't want to be opening now if you're going to be closed, obviously. Right. Yeah. So. Obviously not great, but and according to Mihai Dinu, he's the general manager, he says even under these difficult circumstances, this form of offline retail, traditional retail, is showing a huge resilience and a high degree of adaptability.
Sure.
And the performance of the Colosseum Mall, it's like it's almost fully leased, this place.
Right.
So they're ready to go, and so next year there'll be a massive opening and.
Right. Well, I'm sure all those retailers already figured out how to sell most of that stuff online, but of course better if the mall's open, yeah?
Yeah. And staying in Romania, Nepi Rocasso they're the biggest owner of shopping centres in Romania, actually. They've started the construction of their first residential projects in Bucharest, and the first one will be Vulcan Residence, which will comprise of 256 apartments, and it's an investment of 22 million euros, and the first apartments will be delivered in Q3 2023. And the strategy of Nepi is they're going to be building residential projects kind of next to their existing retail parks throughout the country. And again, it's a sign of the times that residential is proving to be the go-to sector.
Yeah, the go-to, especially for retail developers, where they probably already have the land that's in good locations, or like you said, they have these retail parks, and why not build a big residential building next to it.
Exactly, and interestingly enough, staying in Romania, and Speedwell, which is traditionally a residential and office developer, they've launched their first industrial project in Bucharest. So again, it's another traditional office. Is a little bit tricky. So now they're moving towards industrial.
Right.
So again, another sector which is flourishing.
Well, the investors and bankers are happy to hear if you're building something industrial.
Well, it's something that's going to guarantee, that's a legacy asset that's going to, keep the clients happy for a while. And this new development, they're going to be building, will be ready in the second quarter of 2022. There's a total leasing area of 10,000 square meters, and it's going to be developed in cooperation with LCV and the real estate consultancy Dunwell will handle the leasing side.
Great. Excellent. So we must be running out of time now, or getting close to the end. Well, thank you all for watching. We appreciate that. And, if it's All Saints Day, if you're in the office watching, or if you're at home watching, or wherever you are watching, thanks. If you watch it on Tuesday, also good. We're happy with that. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we will see you on Tuesday.
Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.